In today's video, we have extracted Dr. William Li's teaching over the years and focus on the importance of hydration, and this video will list the best tips. I'm going to share the 3+1 best health tips in the world, which I wish I had known earlier. These are the key insights I've gathered from my 13 years of experience in health, nutrition, and natural healing through food. You're used to me sharing advice through stories, so imagine these 3+1 tips as 4 different characters. 3 of them are positive characters that you should care for, nurture, and prioritize. The last one is negative, and you should handle it cautiously and sparingly. The first character is the digestive system. You should treat it as if your life depends on it because the digestive system is the foundation of overall health.
If your digestive system is healthy, so is your body.
But if it faces any issues like inflammation, infections, weak stomach acid, IBS, SIBO, fungal infections, Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis,
Not just the digestive system, but your entire body will suffer.
You know that people with digestive issues often experience other symptoms as well. People with digestive issues often experience anxiety, stress, sleep problems, memory issues, thyroid sluggishness, autoimmune diseases, skin issues, joint pain, hormonal problems, and fertility difficulties.
Cleansing the digestive system. We all know that the digestive system contains both good and bad bacteria. In healthy people, good bacteria make up 95 to 99% of the bacteria, while harmful bacteria are minimal. To maintain this balance and ensure beneficial bacteria are dominant, start by cleansing your digestive system. Drinking green juice 3 times a week can help cleanse harmful bacteria and fungi. For added effect, mix a teaspoon of Manuka honey and a teaspoon of organic coconut butter into the juice. Both are potent natural antibiotics. Boost the cleansing power of the juice by adding a teaspoon of green powder, such as chlorella, spirulina, wheatgrass, or any other green powder. Therapeutic herbal teas like thyme or sage tea can also help cleanse the digestive system. Drink them once or twice daily for life. However, if you have stubborn infections like SIBO or Candida, consider a course of oregano oil or olive leaf oil. Supplements for 2 to 4 weeks. This will effectively kill off harmful bacteria and fungi. Now that we've completed the cleansing process, the second step is supporting or rebuilding the intestinal lining. How can you rebuild your gut? It's simple. Drink a cup of bone broth daily if you're dealing with SIBO or IBS. If you've already overcome these issues, you can consume it 2 to 3 times a week. Bone broth is rich in collagen, amino acids, and other beneficial compounds that help rebuild the intestinal lining. Another key to strengthening the intestinal lining is collagen. Consume collagen 3 to 4 times a week. Besides supporting your gut, collagen also promotes hair growth, strengthens nails, is good for your joints, and improves your skin. Thirdly, marshmallow root tea is also excellent for strengthening the intestinal lining and rebuilding the gut. You can incorporate these non-pharmaceutical methods into your daily or weekly routine to maintain a strong intestinal lining and prevent further issues like SIBO or Candida. The third step is reintroducing beneficial bacteria, which are essential for many critical functions in our digestive system. These bacteria do miraculous things, and you'd be amazed to learn about them. They're not just responsible for digesting food and absorbing vitamins and minerals. They also release 80% of the body's happiness hormones. That's why people with digestive issues often experience stress, anxiety, panic attacks, OCD, and many other mental health problems. Beneficial bacteria also stimulate immune cells in the digestive system, which secrete 60 to 80% of immune cells. Therefore, they also play a significant role in strengthening your immune system. To support and maintain healthy bacterial communities, follow 2 strategies. Consume foods with live cultures. Examples include sourdough bread, pickles, fermented foods, kefir, and goat yogurt. Other less common options include miso, which is Japanese fermented soybean paste, and kombucha tea, rich in beneficial bacteria and can be made at home. Take a probiotic course. For 2 weeks, take probiotics that are at least 10 billion CFUs per serving. Ensure they contain lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, which are key to digestive health. The second tip, or character to pamper, is the liver.
The liver is one of the body's most important organs, responsible for eliminating toxins from the air, water, and food. If your liver is healthy and naturally detoxifying, you'll easily clear out these toxins without issue.
However, if it's slightly worn down due to toxins and heavy metals from an unhealthy lifestyle and environmental pollutants, you must support your liver. To care for your liver,
Drink beet juice. Beet juice is excellent for raising antioxidant levels and the liver's detox enzymes. Dandelion tea. This tea boosts detox activity in the liver. Dark leafy greens, especially bitter greens like arugula and parsley, which increase liver detox. Cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli are also fantastic due to the sulfur compounds needed by the liver.
if you consume sulfur-rich vegetables 2 to 3 times a week, they can support your liver's detox function even if you have a sluggish thyroid. However, if you have SIBO and can't handle these vegetables due to bloating and gas, consider a DIM, diindolylmethane, supplement. This contains the essential sulfur compounds found in cruciferous vegetables. Another supplement for those who prefer to use them is milk thistle, which is excellent for enhancing liver detoxification.
So this is the second tip to pamper your liver and maintain its detoxification activity.
The third tip, or character that you should care for, is the adrenal gland.
Never upset your adrenal glands because they're responsible for secreting cortisol. This hormone is like your body's motor. It keeps your brain and muscles working.
It's crucial during exercise and work, but should not be elevated during early morning or evening hours. However, in some people with chronic stress, cortisol levels are always high, leading to chronic fatigue syndrome. This condition comes with several symptoms.
Type 2 diabetes. Risk. Constantly high cortisol levels increase blood sugar, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes. Weakened immunity. Chronic cortisol elevation reduces immune strength, making you more susceptible to illnesses. Chronic fatigue syndrome. This results in muscle and joint pain and persistent fatigue. Sleep disorders and mental health issues. People with high cortisol often suffer from insomnia, stress, and low moods.
Here are 4 tips to keep your cortisol levels in check and take care of your adrenal glands. Sleep well. Get 8 to 9 hours of sleep each night. The adrenal glands function best with regular sleep. Sunlight exposure. Spend 20 minutes in the sun daily, preferably mid-morning, to regulate cortisol. Avoid negativity. Stay away from negative people and situations and practice hobbies that bring joy to reduce cortisol secretion. Herbal supplements. Adaptogens, like ashwagandha and reishi mushrooms, can help lower unnecessary cortisol. Take an ashwagandha capsule 2 hours before bed to help you relax and reduce cortisol. Reishi mushroom tea and other therapeutic teas like lavender or passion flower are also effective. The 4th tip is about the negative character you want to minimize contact with: insulin.
Keep insulin levels low because chronic high levels harm the body, leading to inflammation, metabolic syndrome, obesity, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and hypertension. In women, high insulin contributes to polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, increased testosterone, infertility, and early aging.
Here are 5 tips to keep insulin in check.
Start your day. Right. How you start your day sets the tone for your insulin levels. If you start with sugary coffee, juice, or a heavy meal, your insulin will spike right away, which isn't good for your body. To maintain steady insulin levels from the moment you wake up, start your day with healthy drinks that don't cause insulin spikes. Try a cup of water, water with lemon drops, water with apple cider vinegar, or green juice without any fruit. I emphasize without fruit. These drinks are excellent for keeping your insulin levels low as soon as you wake up.
By doing this, you'll protect yourself from chronic inflammation and metabolic syndrome. When insulin levels are consistently low, you'll speed up your metabolism and burn fat effectively. Your body will start burning fat, and you'll lose belly fat rapidly. That's the first tip on how to start your day right. The second tip is intermittent fasting. It's your ally, but an enemy of high insulin. Practice intermittent fasting 3 to 4 times a week. However, it's not suitable for the very elderly, pregnant women or young teens under 15 to 16 years old. To practice intermittent fasting, fast for 14 to 16 hours, eating your last meal at, say, 7 p.m., and then eating breakfast the next day at around 11 a.m. During fasting hours, there are certain drinks you can consume. Of course, during intermittent fasting, you can have unsweetened drinks like water, herbal teas of all kinds without sugar, black coffee without sugar, and green juice without fruit.
The third tip to tame insulin is movement and activity. We tend to be quite sedentary. We prefer relaxing, sitting for long periods, and not wanting to move. Even if there's household help around, it's essential to move on your own. If you're a homemaker, for instance, try to get your own coffee or tea and gather your things instead of asking your helper or children. All this movement can add up to 7,000 or 8,000 steps from morning to night. Besides home activities, engage in physical exercise like cardio, walking, dancing, Zumba, swimming, or any activity you enjoy. Exercise only takes 20 to 30 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week, and it's insulin's worst enemy. It keeps insulin consistently low, helping you maintain a healthy weight and youthful energy, while avoiding chronic diseases like diabetes, cholesterol, and high blood pressure. The fourth tip is to consume balanced meals without overloading on carbohydrates. Don't eat a whole plate of rice or pasta with just a small piece of meat. Your plate should contain half vegetables or salad, a quarter healthy carbs, like white or brown rice, regular or sweet potatoes, regular or whole grain pasta, and a quarter protein. Always include healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, olives, or nuts. Pair healthy fats with your salad, protein, and carbs, and this balanced meal will prevent sharp rises in insulin and blood sugar. The fifth and final tip is to skip unnecessary snacks. If you eat a balanced meal, you shouldn't feel hungry until the next one. Even if you feel a little peckish, that's okay. You don't have to eat right away. Control your impulses and don't rush to the fridge at the first sign of hunger. If your meal was too light and you're genuinely hungry, choose low-sugar snacks like nuts, cucumber sticks, carrot sticks with hummus, or herbal tea. Avoid snacking altogether to keep your insulin levels low.
So, we've reached the end of the episode. These are the 4 best health tips I wish I had known before, based on my experience in health and natural healing through food. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I wish you always health, wellness, and happiness. Subscribe for more health awareness.